today I'm going to be sharing with you what I picked for my first graders homeschool curriculum for the 2019-2020 school year. I do want to mention I did not include a Bible curriculum in this just because I'm going to be including that in our morning basket, and the morning basket we do all together as a family. So I do that with all three of my kids, not just with my first grader. So I'll be sharing my morning basket in the future, and you'll see what I picked in the future for that. So I kind of divided it into sections. Also, I do want to mention a lot of these curriculums are downloadable, so they're very affordable. So I print them from home. I get the HP Insta ink, which is very affordable, so I print everything from home, and then I take them to Staples to get bound. So I wanted to get this video out to you guys as soon as possible, and I still haven't gotten them bound because we are not starting first grade until next week. So I take them to Staples, and usually each book is $3 to $5 to get the spiral binding. And what I do is I print the cover and the back page. I do like a back cover on cardstock and I laminate it. That way it's like protected and everything like that. So I did want to mention that, but I wanted to show you guys what the curriculums were. So I wanted to get it out to you as soon as possible. I kind of split this up in sections of things we're going to be doing daily, things we might be doing about twice a week, and then things we'll be looping and only doing once a week. So let me go ahead and show you the things we're going to be doing daily. The first one is our handwriting curriculum. It's handwriting without tears. Last year we did this, the kindergarten one, and then this year we're doing the first grade. It's my printing book, and I love it. They have like little rhymes, and I just feel like the pages are fun and easy and not overwhelming for little ones, because I feel like unless your child loves writing, writing can be something that is very overwhelming, and I feel like handwriting without tears does a great job of making it fun for the kids. And my daughter, this is actually like really helped her to write, and it's the first thing that got her to start writing. So I really like this. We used it last year, it was a hit, so we're gonna go back to it this year. Then for math, my daughter's favorite subject by far is math. She loves math. And last year we used the Good and the Beautiful math curriculum. This year they came out with math level 1, and we are going to be using that. My favorite part about the Good and the Beautiful math is that it brings a whole box of manipulatives and little games and things like that to go with the math activities, and it really keeps my daughter engaged. So it just is like really bright and really colorful. I do tend to, I feel like they have like, for the kindergarten one, they have like a daily dose. A lot of times I don't do this because I feel like it got like to be a little overkill. So a lot of times I would just skip this and kind of do our own thing, and I would just do like the main lesson because it got a little bit repetitive and boring. But that's the nice thing about homeschooling, is you get to make it your own. So we are doing this along with Let's Play School. It's an awesome Instagram account, Mommy Homeschool Blogger. I've mentioned her before. I'll leave her linked in the description box. She also is selling a math pack with like math games, addition and subtraction, math facts. She also has multiplication on there, I believe. And I bought that math pack, so we're going to be incorporating that into our math as well and using those on a regular basis. Then for language arts, we are going to be using the Good and the Beautiful. It's really awesome because this is completely free online. You just have to print it, and it brings the reader to go along with it, as well as phonics cards. Last year, the kindergarten version I did purchase. The other thing I'm super excited about with the new curriculum is they just updated it. There were some issues. I really like the kindergarten version, but I did have a couple issues, like they sometimes would have you do an activity 3 times, and it would be hard to remember to go back to do that activity 3 different times. Spelling was in a totally different section. They had things like very split up, so you would have to be very intentional about going back and doing it. If not, you kind of would forget, which I know I forgot a lot of times, especially the spelling stuff. So this year with the updated curriculum, they incorporate everything throughout the lessons. And then I believe someone mentioned that the lessons are much shorter, where sometimes the lessons used to be like 10 pages long. If I remember correctly, they did make it shorter. So I haven't used it yet, so I can't say for sure, but it looks like the changes are awesome and I'm really excited to use it. Along with this, Let's Play School also came out with, Chelsea also came out with a phonics pack, and she also has monthly sight word packs, and I own all the months and I own the phonics pack, so we will be using those activities. And what's really nice about that is it's a lot of hands-on learning games and things like that, so it kind of changes things up, and you do a little bit of the workbook and then a few of the games, and it makes it fun and engaging. So these are the things besides our morning basket that we will be doing every single day, and we do school 4 days a week, so we will be doing this 4 days a week every day. Okay, then the next two things I'm going to be sharing, I will be doing each one. The goal is twice a week. Things change once you get started and you see how long things really take, and sometimes I plan way too much and I end up having to downsize because my daughter gets overwhelmed. So as of right now, this is the plan. I'm also having a baby end of October, November, so once the baby comes, things will probably change as well. So this is just the plan, but if I get, my biggest goal is to get this stuff done. The rest is just like extra, and if it doesn't get done, I'll save it for next year, or as the baby gets older, or on days that we're having good days or whatever. So the next thing is a writing curriculum by Julie Bogart, also known as Brave Writer, and this is a Jotted Down. It's a language arts program that I actually am just going to be using the writing project section. She has it divided into units, and the last unit is a writing unit, and she actually has a fairy tale unit where you write different fairy tales. And what's really awesome about Julie Bogart and her program is she doesn't push kids to write. It's more about like telling stories and learning how to tell stories. So at my daughter's age, she's going into first grade, and she's a very young first grader. Like, she just turned 6, so she's on the younger side. So I try not to push her too much. So she can narrate stories. We're gonna be reading fairy tales, and she's going to retell the stories to me, and then I write down what she tells me. That way she can focus more on the storytelling and not so much on the writing. And then as she gets older, we can focus on the actual like writing portions. But I'm really excited. I'm really excited for her to tell her stories and be expressive in that way. I think this will be really fun for her, especially since it's going to be a lot of like fairy tale themes. I think she's gonna love that, and I'm super excited. So I'm hoping we'll get to work on this about 2 times a week. If we only get to it once, that's fine, but it's something I definitely want to start incorporating into our learning, and I'm super excited about that. So I was thinking like one day we'll read the fairy tale in a week, and then start working on the story, and then another day finish up our story, and then also do the illustrations is kind of what I was thinking, but we'll definitely play it by ear. And then our history, I probably will be doing this one also twice a week. My goal is to do it at least twice a week, and it's history for the classical child. And it's the story of the world, and it comes with the activity book, and then it also brings the storybook. So this is set up into volumes, and then each volume has different activities that go along with it in here. And this is set up in ancient times. So I definitely think I'm gonna have to go slow with this, but I've heard such wonderful things. I wanted to give it a try. We'll see how it keeps my daughter's attention. So we'll play it by ear, but it seems like a really good way to start incorporating history, especially ancient history. So I'm really excited. The goal is to do this twice a week. Then I have 4 things that I'm going to be looping. So let me go ahead and show you those. Okay, so 1 day a week I want to focus on music. So we are going to be starting the story of the orchestra, and it says listen while you learn about the instruments, the music, and the composers who wrote it. I'm really excited about this because it includes the CD, and then it just has like it talks about different musical instruments and different composers, and I thought it was a really good introduction to music and in a really fun way. So we're going to be doing a combination of this with Squilt's Meet the Instruments. This was a pack that I purchased online, and what's awesome about this is it also has corresponding videos that you can watch online. So I thought it would be really fun to like listen to the music and then watch the music, and then the cards on the back have like a ton of facts and things like that. And then there's also like a bingo game that comes in the pack, and then also some other activities and things like that. But I love that it brought videos to go along with it that correspond. So we're going to be doing music once a week. Then we are going to be doing Passport to Adventures by Jessica at the Waldock Way. And this is like one of the things I am most excited to dive into. So pretty much Passport to Adventures is a curriculum that is based off of the Magic Tree House book series. And she kind of creates unit studies. So she links videos that go along with it, with each story, books that go along with it. So for example, if you're doing Mummies in the Morning, it's a lot of like Egyptian activities and games. She gives you art ideas, sensory bins, read alouds, games, copy work, tons of ideas. So I'm really excited about this. My goal will be to do 1 unit a month. So that is kind of what I'm thinking. We can pick like a unit study. I'm not going to be going in order. I don't feel like I need to finish this year. I just want to do like 1 unit each month, and it'll be kind of based off of season and also based off of what my kids' interests are at the time. Like if they're really into dinosaurs, I'll read we'll do the dinosaur unit study. And what's really fun is Let's Play School, I'm subscribed to her subscription. So for example, the Dinosaurs Before Dark, if I do a whole dinosaur unit study, Let's Play School also has her learning pack that I can incorporate into the unit study too. They also have one on pirates, and just a ton of great information, and I feel like it'll be a really fun way to do unit studies because I didn't really do that before, and it's something that is already like mostly prepped for me. So I feel like this will be great to do and a lot of fun. So I'm really excited about that. And it brings the teacher manual, the student notebook, which the student notebook has like tons of different activities that go along with each unit study that she created. And then there's also a game, which I haven't printed out yet. So I'm really excited about those. Next is our science unit study. We are going to be doing space science. So like I mentioned, these 4, my goal is to do each one once a week. So I'm not going to be doing all of these every day. My daughter would not have the capacity for that, to sit down that long to do all of these every day. So the goal is to do 1 each day for a little bit. So, and I'm not in a rush. Like I said, we'll do 1 unit study in a month, and we'll do it once a week. So it's not like that much. So this is space science, and it's geared for kindergarten through 8th grade. It just looks like really interactive and fun. There's a lot of pictures. My daughter loves space, and she's most excited about this. She says she can't wait to learn about space. I have some other activities to incorporate with this. Let's Play School has a learning pack coming out in August, as well as I have a pack that I purchased from her years ago that I have saved for my preschooler that will go really well with this too, so he can learn with us as well. And there are 16 lessons, so my goal was kind of to do like 1 lesson a week and finish this by December and pick a new science study for the rest of the year after that. So I kind of was hoping we could do this all the way through December and then pick another science theme depending. I'll probably let my daughter pick, give her a few options and see what her interests are. And then the very last thing for the 2019-2020 school year is the Usborne Art Treasury. I actually went on social media and asked people for suggestions, and I've been looking at this book for a while, and someone suggested it, and she suggested I look up YouTube videos to see flip throughs. So I did that, and that kind of was what tipped me over, because I really wanted this book but I couldn't see inside of it. And what's really awesome about this is it talks about different artists, which I think is great and everything like that, but then it has activities that you do too, which I thought was really fun. So each one has like a different time period or a different artist, and then after it talks about the time period or the artist, then you do that corresponding activity, which is my favorite part because it makes it so hands-on and you're not just learning about like an artist or a certain painting. So I'm really excited. I think this will be super, super fun. The activities look pretty kid-friendly, so I think my daughter's going to love this. So those are the activities for this coming school year. Like I mentioned, I'm not like in a rush to finish all of these things. My main goal is to do the language arts, math, and handwriting, and morning basket that has like Bible and a read alouds. But the rest of the stuff is just extra and more like the fun stuff that it's okay if we carry it over into second grade. So let me know, what are your curriculum picks for the new year? I am really excited to hear what other people have picked as well. And make sure you're subscribed to my channel because it's my back to school prep week. And after that, I'm going to be doing Vlogust, where I do not vlogs every day in August, but a video every single day in August. So I'm excited to share along with you guys some really fun things. I will see you guys next time. Hope you have a great day. Bye.